ریجنٹس اور سپلائز کے حوالے سے ہم بات کر رہے ہیں. ہائبریڈائزیشن پروسیس کے لیے ہمیں جو کچھ سولوشنز کی ضرورت پیش آتی ہے بسائڈز دا واشنگ بفرز، وی need some specific buffers or solutions for pre-hybridization and hybridization. More specifically, hybridization process کے لیے different type کے solutions use کیے جاتے ہیں. Pre-hybridization کے لیے ہمیں کچھ composition variations کرنا پڑتی ہیں، اور جیسا کہ پہلے ہم بات کر چکے ہیں کہ poly A RNA can be used optionally، اور اگر ہمیں poly A RNA یوز کرنا ہے وہ کس کنڈیشن میں کرنا ہے that we are going to talk right now. جو pre-hybridization solution should be prepared freshly. When you are going to start the pre-hybridization process, it should be prepared freshly, and the required volume can be calculated keeping in view the size of the membrane under use under hybridization process. For per square centimeter, 200 microliter or 0.2 milliliter of the pre-hybridization solution can be used. اب ہمارے پاس hybridization process کرنے کے لیے different methods ہیں. We can use a sealable bag, we can use roller bottles, or we can use plastic containers. If we are working with the roller bottles, the volume required can be small. It can be reduced to 100 microliter per centimeter square because it depends on the diameter of this roller bottle versus plastic container or the surface area of that particular sealable plastic bag. In case we are using a radio labeled probe which is labeled with P32 and have cDNA or poly A RNA as probe, in that case we should use poly A RNA to add in the pre-hybridization buffer. اس کا فائدہ کیا ہے کہ جب ہم پروب بھی آر این اے یوز کر رہے ہیں، اٹ مینس دس پروب ہیز پوٹینشیل ٹو بائنڈ ود دی تھائمڈین رچ سیکوینسز آف دا ڈی این اے ویدر دے آر پارٹ آف our DNA of interest or they are present anywhere else in the DNA. So in order to avoid this kind of non-specific binding and to save the probe from giving us non-specific signals, we have to add poly A RNA in our pre-hybridization buffer. Ultimately, this poly A RNA will block all thymidine rich sequences in the DNA which are non-specific. The concentration for poly A RNA should be 1 microgram per milliliter of pre-hybridization buffer or hybridization buffer. Now, if we talk about types of hybridization buffer, the hybridization solution can be prepared in aqueous buffer. It can be prepared in the presence of formamide, or it can be prepared in phosphate SDS buffer. Out of these three options, poly A tail RNA can be added in the first two options, in aqueous buffer or in the formamide buffers. This slide gives you the composition of aqueous buffer. If we look at its composition, it contains sodium citrate and sodium chloride. It may also contain some phosphate buffer, then Denhard reagent, SDS, poly A RNA, and Solomon sperm DNA. Denhard reagent is going to act as a blocking agent. This reagent is commercially available and we simply have to purchase it from some commercial source and can use as required by the volume. It contains the phycol, polyvinyl pyrrolidone, and BSA, that is bovine serum albumin. Each of these components is present in the concentration of 1% solution. In case of formamide, it differs from the aqueous buffer only in the presence of formamide, and the formamide is present 50% volume by volume concentration. The phosphate SDS buffer is composed of sodium phosphate, EDTA, SDS, and BSA. One has to decide beforehand which hybridization buffer is going to be used, and keeping in mind the hybridization buffer, pre-hybridization buffer, the preparation should be done if poly-ARNA is required or not, Salmon sperm DNA is required, how much is the quantity is required, and how much volume of the hybridization buffer has to be added, keeping in view the size of the membrane in square meters.